What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Smartphone World. I'm Tom Zarkadis, and I am going to be talking strictly about HTC today. And, well, basically the HTC One, what we were all calling the M7 for some time now. Well, tomorrow is the event, and I am going to be talking today about what we're going to be expecting. In the past, 4 days, we've been getting these sad teaser videos from HTC, and these pictures that I'm showing you right here are much better than the dumb videos that we keep seeing, because in the videos all you keep seeing is blurry images and flashes. And now, well, actually we just got something showing like pictures that were taken with the HTC One, and if it is true, these pictures look pretty cool. I mean, here's a couple of them right here. They're basically saying, they're all talking about on how great the camera is. Of course, well, HTC makes amazing cameras. Their 8 megapixel camera that you get in the 1X, 1X Plus, the 1S, the HTC Evo 4G LTE, the incredible 4G LTE, the Droid DNA. It is an insane camera. And now we're going to have a 13 megapixel that is supposed to be this micropixel times 4 to make it 30. I'll tell you right now, I'm just going to have to basically play with it, talking about these megapixels and micropixels and whatever they want to call them. It's just going to be an insane camera. You can pretty much guarantee that. And what else should we expect from this smartphone? Well, it's definitely going to have a 2 megapixel front-facing camera with a wide-angle lens. Now, I've said that a few times, and what that actually means is that, you know how when you use your front camera on your smartphone, it looks like you're using a front camera on a smartphone. It's just simply not as good as the other cameras. It never has that wide angle that your back camera has. But HTC has managed to put a wide-angle lens on the front, and when you use it, even when you're on like Skype or Google Plus, video calling, any type of video call, the person that you're talking to is receiving a amazing picture, a wide-angle picture. And even when you do front-facing pictures with it, it's just such a superior camera for a front-facer. I gotta tell you, and the fact that it records in 1080 is great as well. It's going to be coming in 2 different variants for memory, 32 and 64. I am so happy HTC has finally done this. For some time we've been getting only 16 and maybe 32 in some of their smartphones. Finally you get a choice between 32 and 64. Yes, I know the 1X Plus has 64 gigs of memory, but that's not everywhere, and it's just one phone. Now we're going to have the HTC One, which will be sold worldwide, and you get the option now. In the United States, they're saying that it's going to be $199 for the 16 gig, the 32 gig, and $299 for 64. That's awesome. That's terrific. Now, if my information's incorrect and we're going to be getting 16 and 32, then that's a failure on HTC's part. The processor, I keep hearing, and this is not fact yet, I'm sorry, this is still just rumor, 1.7 gigahertz Snapdragon processor. It's a quad core. That sounds just like the one that we find in other smartphones, the Snapdragon Pro Plus, S4 Pro Plus. Well, if that is true, then they're using I wouldn't say an older chip, but not as much as what we were expecting. I was hoping to see like the 1.9 gigahertz Snapdragon quad core, the 800 series. Yeah, that would be pretty crazy in this. We're definitely going to have Beats audio in it because of the partnership between HTC and Beats. And now when you look at the pictures of these smartphones, you see the big grill on the bottom and the big grill on top. Of course, there is a microphone inside that grill on the bottom, but that's a lot of speaker too, as well as the top. So it's supposed to be a stereo dual speaker smartphone with an amplifier, with Beats audio. So can you just imagine what this smartphone is going to sound like? A 4.7-inch display. I mean, I listen to Pandora on my phone all the time. I mean, without headphones, without connected to the car, I mean, I'm just playing it loud right from my phone. I don't think it's loud enough. This one, I believe, is going to be loud enough. The battery that I keep hearing is jumping from 2300 up to 2600. Still do not know which one it's going to be. I'm hoping that we're going to be seeing the 2600 and it doesn't really affect the weight or the thickness. That's just a hope. I know that it's going to have LTE in the United States. I'm hoping that the rest of the world adapts to LTE technology and we can all have this one smartphone. But because of the fact that LTE is not everywhere, you could expect to see an HTC One with possibly a Tegra 3 in it. You never know. I mean, if it doesn't need LTE power and it doesn't need the chipset for it, they probably won't include it, so it will be a 3G smartphone. So expect a couple of different variants around the world. It's going to have HTC Sense 5.0. It's going to be coming with Jelly Bean straight out of the box. Hopefully, HTC gets on their game and we'll be able to see Key Lime Pie in the summertime coming to the One, which will be fantastic because I'm going to own the One and I'm going to be hoping that I get that. So basically, we're just going to be waiting to find out what happens tomorrow. The funny thing is, I found out that it's going to be announced tomorrow, but supposedly in China, there's already copies of it being sold. You know, knockoffs. You believe that? I simply could not believe that in China right now there are people using a knockoff version of the new HTC One that has not even been announced yet. That's just simply amazing. Alright, well, stay tuned. Tomorrow I will have all your news and information from the event. Hopefully I'm going to get settled this YouTube thing and they're going to allow me to live stream from the event, which would be amazing. I would love that, and I hope I can give that to you guys. And please do me a favor, click subscribe, hit some comments underneath over here, visit my Facebook fan page, and if I do not have a live stream going, I'm going to try to get something going over there, but I'll definitely be posting pictures right from the event and comments, and I'm going to be like live blogging it to you right on my fan page. So click like on there too to get all the latest information. Thanks a lot, guys. See you tomorrow.